Can't wait to see the rest of the movie. Oh my God, can't wait to see more of Cassandra. And my first question, Emma, is do you see yourself in Cassandra?
Ooh, oh my gosh. You know what? I think Cassandra's helped me embrace my inner villain. You know, I think she's the hero of her own storyline. She's totally convinced by what she's doing, and I am a person riddled with doubt. So I think that, yeah, it was nice to inhabit someone who just has blind confidence. And I hope that I've taken some of that with me.
And Shawn, you've worked with Ryan and Hugh in several productions. I mean, I love a lot of movies like Real Steel, but what was the biggest challenge in this project?
I think it was balancing. Hugh and Ryan were not a challenge. They were a joy. They are a joy, and collaborating with them was fun every day. I think the challenge was you're now in the MCU, so everything is possible. And you have access to all this mythology and all these Easter eggs and all the possible characters, but it's still Deadpool and Logan. And those are characters that are real world and a little raw and gritty. And so making sure that the movie was epic, but always anchored in reality. That was the biggest challenge.
Speaking of MCU, did you feel any pressure walking into Marvel's universe?
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, the community of fans and the legacy that these stories have is huge. And yeah, it was a lot of pressure. But you know what? As soon as I stepped foot on our set the first day, that completely evaporated. These guys just created an environment that felt so intimate. Like we were all just it was like a group of friends working on a passion project. And I think that really comes across in the work, and it certainly came across on set, and it was an amazing experience.
And what was your reaction when you read the script for the first time?
You know what, I'd already agreed to do the film before I read the script, because Marvel being Marvel, they don't like to give anything away, so it was a leap of faith. But Shawn could, I think, honestly sell me anything. You're a very good salesman, you do a very good pitch. And I think it was the way that Shawn described the film with such heart. Like, this film is a big heart. It's really moving. It's obviously subversive, funny, audacious, violent, you know, everything we love and expect from Deadpool, but it also has a huge heart. It's a buddy comedy. It's about friendship. And
even the villain, even Cassandra, is given the opportunity to show colors and dimensions that are not evil. And make her more complicated and more compelling.
One of the first things they said to me was that they wanted you to empathize with the villain, and I found that really interesting. And as soon as they said that, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Tell me about, Shawn, the first R-rated movie, Marvel's first R-rated movie. What was the coolest part, and what was the hardest part of it?
The coolest part is I've made like 14 movies or something, and this is my first R-rated movie, so it is cool getting to swear a
Say all
lot.
the bad things?
Although the things that Ryan taught me, there's so many dirty expressions in this movie that
Where does he get them?
I don't know where he gets them, because he lives a very wholesome life. But he would sometimes say a joke and I'd be like, what does that mean? I don't understand what that means. So me and Google developed very interesting, like my search history on this movie is mortifying. I look like a true deviant. But I got quite an education in corruption. And the hardest part is when everything is possible, you have to stay disciplined. Because if you just throw a lot of violence and swearing in, the audience won't care about the characters. So having balance, that was the biggest challenge.
Did the script change along the way?
I mean, we rewrote the script many times.
Okay.
We rewrote it while we were shooting it. But then we would go on set and we would improvise other ideas, other jokes, and it changed again. So yeah, that's something, it's part of why Ryan and I work well together. We're always looking for, could something be better? Could something be better? And we will always try things, because the worst thing is, okay, that sucked, we just won't use it. Understanding the ultimate power of the edit room. You're willing to try anything.
And why do you guys think the audience connects so much with Deadpool and with Wolverine specifically?
I think because they're unlikely friends, and in any of the films that take that as their, like, you know, the buddy comedy genre. You have all the references that you guys use.
Yeah,
but
like I think we relate to the idea of opposites and that odd coupling and how some friendships evolve out of unexpected dynamics. But I think it's also, these are anti-heroes.
Yeah.
They are imperfect. They are filled with regret. They make mistakes all the time, just like us.
Yeah.
But they want to be better.
They're basically very relatable.
Yes.
I think, which is nice. And also because they're so different, but they somehow connect like unlikely magnets, it also means that they bring out different sides of each other and they both change and grow together, which is really beautiful.
Unlikely magnets, I like that.
Unlikely magnets. Doesn't even make sense.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.